race winner, podium finisher in Rookies Cup. He was on the rider sent to the back of the grid for the slow riding in car push, and David Gonzalez behind them as well.
Yeah, there would never, if Veda just looked, didn't he?
He's going to go across track limits though on the exit of that, which is the risk you run as they come qualifying, but he crossed the line in 25th position. Not ideal for him whatsoever.
Right from the start that he was not going to hang around waiting there. He's taken the lead, but he's already under pressure and he's passed back up.
Now down towards 2A and 2B. Veda wants to go up the inside there again, but Christian Daniel just so late over. Christian Daniel Jr., who was started from the third row from
Bridging up the inside, around the outside is Brian Uriarte to take the lead. The 51 is Uriarte.
On the brakes, isn't he? Goodness me. And that is a bit of an example there. He slightly rushed the corner, but I don't know, from bottom, he's made a move up towards 16th along with Zen Mitani.
And pushing on 17 in second place. Veda slots it, and he's trying to take it back again.
I think he sacrificed his drive too much there on this big hill climb up towards turn 3.
And I think Fernandez, he's got up to 11th place. They're now into 10th place actually, and he came. But no, Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead. And in fact, Veda loses third place. He dragged Veda Pratama onto the green with him there at turn 1. But there's the chasing pack, including Ben off the back of the grid. So it's only taken him a lap and a half to get all the way up into the top 10.
This is a completely different kind of race than we saw yesterday. Riders so much closer. The fastest one.
Yeah, Fernandez, and they are closing in. They're visibly closer now. You don't need to see the too much about the time. There is Veda still leading.
It can be done then. So a great start for those guys, but the others on track last time around was Ramadipa, yesterday's second place finisher, the 32, up into
screens, because you can see they are closing in.
And this is the danger, you know, Uriarte, Pratama, they'll be hoping for a much better start tomorrow. Someone's down in the background, Peter, couldn't see who it was, but it looks, it's 7th place, now 6th, as he overtakes Carter Thompson in towards turn 1. He's just behind Benyap. They do not want a big pack, because all that means is, come the end of the race, they could be leading over. Amerstorff has gone down, unfortunately, tumbling down up timing screens, and it really impacted Benyap. Fernandez the number 7 for 5th place, and that was a big touch between Uriarte and Gonzalez. The line on the fight towards the final lap, and then finish up maybe 8th or 9th or something. They need everyone else has gone down too there as well. A few riders going wide there. I wonder.
And Carpucci it is who's taken up the lead. Absolutely superb stuff. Veda Pratama, it goes in.
Any point that they can get. But the person who is in his best interest to bring the group all together, Hakim Danish. What on earth has happened? It looks like it was Tinez, the Venezuelan, tumbling down our timing screen, as well as Ben.
Side him and up the hill. That's a very hard place to pass, but he does it. Veda Pratama takes the lead. Yeah, and he at the moment is back in 8th place, but closing in.
Fernandez, oh dearie me, what a big shame that was. Such a good charge through the field already.
With a superb tight line to climb the hill.
That is extreme confidence right there from Pratama.
And that group runs all the way down to what, sort of 16th, oh no, down to 20th position.
But we switch our attention back towards the front. Brian is catching Veda, and he's got, isn't it, bearing in mind, I mean, like many of these riders, he's never seen this place before, but he's riding it like he's ridden around. Goodness me, absolutely brilliant. And there we go, the first of the track limits warnings coming. David Gonzalez with him.
And I think Veda was perhaps using a little bit too much.
A million times, that was supreme.
And Brian Uriarte has gone from
for Guillaume Plonk already. You don't want that track limits warning already at this stage in the game, do you?
Much road coming out, he couldn't quite get on the gas as hard as he wanted to.
It's Ramerstorff who went down
1st to 4th.
Well, looking back down the order then, where are we at? Thompson is one more time, and you find yourself going through the long lap penalty.
Yeah, and there's Benyap.
As well as Benyap Fernandez. Tinez as well, I believe, unless he's just gone really, really wide. 6th place. Benyap Fernandez just ahead of him in 5th. Ramadipa and Singapong, 7th and 8th. Danish watching on.
Fernandez on the number 7. He certainly has the pace to drag this group. And there's, who is that in the back?
I'd caught up in some kind of chaos, but our timing screens confirm it is Ramerstorff and Benyap Fernandez who are series leader. He's up into 9th position. Guillaume Plonk, yesterday's podium finisher, down in 10th place. Daniel
ground way off on the green that time. Right, so start and finish then.
Both crashed out.
And you saw the number 11 of David Gonzalez make the pass on Brian Uriarte
in 11th.
And Ramadipa there has gone inside Brian Uriarte to take 4th place, I think. But And there's somebody pulling off. That was Christian Daniel pulling his tape off the radiator. As Brian, the previous lap, we'd been on board with Brian looking back at David Gonzalez, and he couldn't. It's still Veda Pratama that leads, but only just from Gonzalez. Uriarte leads over Veda Pratama. Up the inside is Morelli on Christian Daniel. He does it. Morelli do it. Well, he made it work this time. If they slow each other down, then Veda is going to disappear. But the number 11 of David across the track. Oh my goodness, it's so tight. But Veda Pratama has the advantage. Can push him back into second place. Ahead of takes third place.
It was 9/10 of a second with the
Gonzalez looking super determined in second, and is right on the tail of number 11 Gonzalez.
Danish has moved up another couple of spots, Peter. He's up in a 7th place now. Chasing group across the finish line that time around, Peter. They closed in by a 10th, but look at
Veda Pratama now.
David Gonzalez, 11th in the standings, is the number 11 coming into. There he is in the middle of this shot, just behind Fernandez there. So Danish feeling a bit more in it. Maybe Ryan out front. He's just thinking, no way, I'm absolutely going for it. Last time around, he set a 1:46. This race, he's finished 3 out of 4 races so far. A very quiet Le Mans, just taking away a few. The pressure's taken off in some kind of weird way. Although Brian Uriarte is much closer in the championship to 0.8. But actually, the fastest rider on track, Peter, is Joel Pons, back in 19th place. A few points, but had a great start to the season back in Jerez. 8 points coming away from that one. So now as we look ahead from Danish to Uriarte, maybe Danish is feeling a bit more in the groove, and 45.9. So actually, there's a lot of pace in hand here for the riders. But this is, he's going to get a bit of a nosebleed here running this high up. As we see, Tassini had a grid infringement. A bit more up for the fight now.
Oh my goodness, it is
and he cuts right across the front of Benyat. Do they want to burn up their tyres too quickly or not?
Well, Joel Pons, you know, he's had a lousy season and a half in Rookies Cup, so...
Double long lap penalty. Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, that's a messy way to start the race, isn't it?
And there's, goodness me, he squeezed him as much as you possibly can. That was
far, but he was 6th in FP2, made a complete mess of qualifying, didn't get a toe, but certainly he has pace for a shame. Okay, and you don't know why. I mean, he could have been in the wrong position or what. I have no idea what.
Sensational.
Okay, right, it is the 54 of Veda Pratama that still has around here, if his FP pace is anything to go by. So it would be great to know exactly what he did wrong, but obviously he's done something. Okay, it's Veda Pratama, and then the 11 of the advantage, but only just. The white helmet of Karpushin in 2nd place. To see Pons way up in this group.
Uriarte and Pratama, a bit like
David Gonzalez, Brian Uriarte, and those trio, I think, are being caught by the 31.